going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 75,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe right now and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. As you guys know, I've recently started a Facebook account, so you can add me on Facebook, and we can be Facebook friends. So go do that, link is in the description. And finally, be sure to turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you. Once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video, and today we are talking about another scary story. And this scary story is called Help Me. So, the story of Help Me is about a young girl who receives strange phone calls one night. Not enough of the jibber jabber, let's get right over to the story. Help me. One cold and dark December night, a teenage girl named Kathy was babysitting two children. There was a 7-year-old boy named Taylor and a 6-year-old girl named Selena. The parents had gone to the movies for the night, leaving Kathy in. Just after 9 o'clock that night, the phone rang. Kathy answered it and heard an anguished voice screaming, "Help me! For heaven's sake, help me!" Confused, Kathy hung up the phone and decided that it must have just been a prank call. 30 minutes later, the phone rang again. And the same voice screamed, "Help me! Somebody, please help me!" This time, Kathy was beginning to get frightened. The children asked her who was calling, and she told them not to worry, that everything will be fine. Another 30 minutes passed by, and she received another call. The voice on the other end sounded scared and desperate. "Help me! For heaven's sakes! Why won't somebody help me?" The phone went dead. Seconds later, there was a knock at the door. The babysitter clutched the children tightly to her. She was almost as scared as they were. The urgent knocking continued. She knew it wasn't the children's parents, because they weren't due home for at least an hour. They could hear a voice coming from outside. It was a man's voice, and he was repeating over and over, "Help me! Help me! Help me!" She didn't know what to do. "I'll have to let him in," she said. "He needs help." Later that night, when the parents arrived home, the house was eerily silent. All of the lights were off. When they searched the house, they entered the living room and stumbled across a horrible scene. Kathy and both of the children had been murdered. Their arms and legs had been chopped off. On the wall, written in blood, were the words, "For heaven's sake, help me before I kill again. I cannot control myself anymore." And that is the end of that. Now, this is a pretty creepy story, and it reminded me a lot of the phone call babysitter story that I told you guys recently, which was kind of the same, but it was about somebody who was actually in the house with them, which was definitely scary. But I feel like this story really missed out on an opportunity. Although it was creepy, I feel like there was a lot more that could have been added to it to make it even creepier. Like, you know, just add a little more about the people and you know, the story of what's going on in the house at the time of the phone calls and stuff like that. I really feel like this was a missed opportunity. They really could have, like, made it a whole lot scarier than it actually was. My question to all of you guys for question of the day is, if you were getting phone calls from somebody just one night saying, help me, help me, help me, and you kept putting the phone down, and then later that night, somebody was knocking on your door saying, help me, help me, help me, would you answer it? Like, I'd be like, hold on a second, how the hell do you know my number, and how the hell do you know where I live? But let me know in the comment section what you guys would do. That is question of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button down below, and let's see if we can go for 85 trillion likes on this video. Biggest score yet. I believe we can do it. Remember the most important thing of all, guys, chase your dreams. I love you all. Don't let anybody bring you down. Peace out.